Magandang araw, Go Negosyantes! Welcome sa isa na namang araw na puno ng inspirasyon at practical business tips. Ako po si Michelangelo, ang kasama ninyo sa pagtuklas ng mga winning Go Negosyo attitudes ng ating mga small and medium entrepreneurs. Dito lang yan sa SME Go, powered by Go Negosyo.
Let's go!
Sometimes entrepreneurship can really be challenging, but with passion and dedication, it will keep you going. Today, we bring you a story of a man with overflowing passion on photographs and wedding video coverage. Kilalanin natin ang sikat na si Mr. Jason Magbanua at ang kanyang mala-picture perfect na storya. Dito lang yan sa SME Go, powered by Go Negosyo. Sir Jason, maraming pong salamat sa pagpapaunlak sa Go Negosyo at nakaupo tayo sa upuan na parang gugupitan po ako. No? Napakataas no? Aahitan. No? Now, ano ba ang konsepto ng Jason Magbanua digital video at paano ito nagsimula?
Okay, yung pagsisimula dati, nung inisip ko yung Jason Magbanua, yung negosyo, nung 15 years ago, gusto ko mag-offer ng isang alternative na pwede ka magkaroon ng isang wedding video na maganda, masarap panoorin, nakakatawa, nakakaiyak, parang pelikula, parang music video, at uulit-ulitin mo.
Okay. Kasi
ang konsepto ng wedding video bago nung panahon na yon is that mahaba, boring, 4 na oras.
That's right.
Meron kang shot ng kalsada na natatakbo ng kalahating oras dahil yun ang tinakbo ng traffic magmula hotel hanggang ceremony. Ngayon, armed with the tools, no? Sa pag-edit, sa pag-shoot, sabi ko, gagawa ako ng iba.
Okay.
Gusto kong makagawa ng kakaibang wedding video na magugustuhan ng mga tao na pwede kong pagkakitaan.
Paano nagsimula itong pagpasok mo sa ganitong konsepto ng
Okay, after graduation, I decided to teach. Nagturo ako sa Quezon Province, sa Sacred Heart College. At ang mga unang naging kliyente ko ay ang mga kapatid ng mga estudyante ko. Sir, ikakasal na yung ate ko or kuya ko sa Gumaca,
okay,
o sa Atimonan, o sa Lukban, o sa kung saan mang probinsya. At sabi niya, pwede ba, sir, since nagtuturo kayo ng video sa college, dito, sa department natin, pwede niyo bang i-video na yung kasal ng ate at kuya ko? Sige, why not? Doon ang simula yun. My love affair with video, and then, I think, para yun, coincidental yun na parang, uy, may chance na mag-shoot, na mayroong mapagkakakitaan ng konti, na paghalo ko yun, nag-merge yun, at nagustuhan ko yung naging result.
Okay. What were the initial challenges nung nagsisimula ang negosyo?
Napakaraming challenges nung nagsisimula, no? I suppose that's why it's sweeter, no? The success that we have right now. Unang-una, hindi tinatanggap ng tao ang wedding video bilang isang art form or isang dapat pagkagastusan.
Okay.
15 years ago, ang gagastusan lang nila ay ang trahe de boda at ang photography at ang hotel. Wala silang budget para sa video. Buong bansa, yun ang iniisip.
Okay.
Bakit ako gagastos sa video? Sayang sa pera yan. At ang challenge namin is mabago yung mindset nila na hindi, importante to. Importante ang video sa kasal mo. This is a memory and a record of this most important day of your life. Dapat mo itong gastusan.
Okay.
Yung pagtanggap, unti-unti.
In 1999, Jason first became a professor in Sacred Heart College at Lucena City, Quezon Province. He headed the communication department of the school. May trial and error ba?
Napakaraming trial and error.
Okay, can you explain?
Nung una, parang paano ba kung makakuha? Wala akong business degree. Ako ay communication arts graduate.
Okay.
Hindi ko alam magpatayo ng negosyo. At nung mga una, parang paano ba makakuha ng kliyente? Ano ba ang dapat? Dapat lang bang gumawa ng magandang video at lalapit na sila?
Ano
Hindi ko alam kung paano mag-market.
Yes.
Dapat bang pagkakuha ko nung sign-up form nila sa bridal fair, tatawagan ko na sila nung gabi pa lang na yun na, hello, nagpirma po kayo. Interesado po kayong kunin kami para mag-video. Okay. Parang, oy, that came across as too needy pala, no? Na parang, hindi ko na gagawin to. Parang nakakahiya. Parang walang kinagkaiba to sa pagbebenta ng encyclopedia.
That's right.
Sabi ko, ibayin natin. Gawin natin maganda yung produkto, i-package natin yung sarili natin as creative, professional individuals. Mag-bridal fair ka na mag-bridal fair at ipabahagi mo yung trabaho. Kung pupunta ka ng bridal fair sa isang tent, no? Yung mga panahon na yon na NBC tent, no? Okay, sa Coconut Palace. Ipabahagi mo ang trabaho mo. It doesn't matter kung ikaw yung naglilinis ng tent, ikaw couple ka, ikaw co-supplier ka, ikaw nanay ka nung ikakasal, ikaw wala, napadaan ka lang, bibigyan kita ng trabaho ko. Ito VCD, panoorin mo sa bahay. Tandaan natin, wala pang internet ng panahon na to.
Okay.
Meron ng internet, pero hindi ka pa makakanood ng video. Ang internet dati, pang email lang.
Tama.
Pang chat-chat, no? MIRC. This is around early 2000. So when you have a copy of my disc, watch it, and I'm gonna wait for your call back. Because I know that I'm great and I'm good, you will call back.
Okay. How about failures? Meron ba mga failures?
There were a lot of failures. There were failures, and I think these are key. These are very important. Meron kang disappointed na kliyente.
Okay.
Anong gagawin mo?
How do you manage?
Sa simula, you're devastated because it's been a good track record and somebody says, you know, we're not happy. And then you realize that the perfect answer to that is, I'm sorry, how can I make it better?
Yeah.
It's not, hindi, perfect yan, ganda yan eh. That is, you know, that's our art. No. What can we do to make it better? That's one. Failures, no? You realize that, hey, in 20-something, let's say 2013, the bookings are dipping. Nakakatakot yun. Kasi yung projected mo na income, mag-fall short eh. Yun yung delikado sa entrepreneur eh.
Yes.
No? Kung may sarili kang negosyo. Ngayon, ano kailangan mong gawin? Yung ini-expect mo na 100 weddings, 60 pa lang. So, anong gagawin mo dun sa 40 na missing? Magmamarket ka, isip ka na paraan. Magmamarket ka, pupunta ka sa social media, or hahanap ka ng ibang source of income. So, those are the things, no, na kailangan kong mabantayan.
Noon pa may hilig na talaga ni Jason ang paghawak ng kamera. Sa katunayan, habang siya ay nagtuturo at nagdi-DJ sa Lucena, rumaraket siya sa mga wedding events dito. Naniniwala tayo sa lahat ng negosyo para magtagumpay ito. Merong susundan niya na formula. Kung tatanungin ko si Jason, ano yung formula na sinundan niya?
Okay. My problem with that is that wala ako kasing nasundan na formula. Dahil, unang-una, nabanggit ko, hindi ako negosyante.
Okay.
At hindi ko alam kung ano ang mga tamang steps. Dahil, pinasok ko ito. Eto, siguro, may mapupulot tayong aral sa dulo nitong kwento, no? Dahil pinasok ko ito, hindi bilang isang negosyo. Hindi ako pumasok dito at inisip ko na yayaman ako dito, kikita ako dito. Pinasok ko ito dahil gustong-gusto kong gumawa ng video. Gusto kong gumawa ng mga video na magpapasaya sa mga brides at sa mga grooms at iti-treasure nila. Doon namuo yun. At in the long run, 6 years, 7 years down the line, nakita ko, wow, hindi masama ang kita. So, nagkaroon ako ngayon ng like parang mas lalo ako na-in-love dun sa trabaho dahil ginagawa ko na yung gusto ko, kumikita pa ako. So in a sense, I think you must really love what you do.
Okay.
Especially if you are in this creative field, creative entrepreneurship. Because ako, burnout, never ako na-burnout. Never. Merong mga times na, nakakapagod siya, pero hindi ako nababurnout. Kasi love na love ko yung ginagawa ko.
Honestly, yun ang gusto ko sana pick upin niya eh. Kasi for example, we are on the same field because television is creativity. No? Ako as an actor and TV host, napakahalaga ng creativity. Now, where do you get the inspiration?
There's a lot where I draw from. Napakadaling sabihin na manonood ako ng pelikula. Oo. Isa yun, oo. Meron akong mapapanood na pelikula. Ang ganda ng music nun, Ang ganda ng pagka-discarte dun sa camera work nun, I'll try to do that in my next video. But I also love art. I love comic books.
Okay.
I read up a lot. And that inspires me. It doesn't mean that it's a direct, eto gagawin ko. But it's more of, I want to be able to replicate that mood. I want to build that atmosphere. And that's what I do with the weddings that I do.
Natatandaan mo ba yung unang video ko?
Oo.
Can you share with us?
Yung una kong wedding coverage sa probinsya, kung hindi ako nagkakamali at Timonan, kailangan pang mag-bus. Provincial bus na hindi aircon.
Okay.
Pupunta doon, tapos matatapos kami, kailangan habulin yung bus pabalik ng Lucena para kasi wala kaming tutulugan sa Timonan. At the same way, yung mga una kong wedding sa Manila, wala naman ako sasakyan. Kukuha kami ng bus, sasakay kami 4 na oras. Bababa kami ng Makati, Ayala. Maliligaw ako kasi hindi ko alam kung saan ang entrance ng peninsula. Akala ko yung fountain ng entrance. Naka-long sleeves ako, may dala akong camera, titignan ko, bakit may rehas dito? Saan ang entrance nito? Iikot pa ako. Pawis na pawis. Pupunta ako dun sa left wing, sa Ayala wing. 2 wing pala ang peninsula. Dun pala sa Makati wing. Bababa na naman ako, pawis na ako. So, ito yung mga maliliit na bagay.
Bago magsimula
matubis ka na. Parang, ay nako, lumaki ako sa Manila. Okay? 5 taon lang naman ako sa Lucena. Parang, wow, napaka-probinsyano na dating ko.
Nakalimutan mo na.
Hindi, in the first place, I grew up middle class. I haven't set foot in Peninsula before. I grew up in middle class. No, I haven't been to these hotels. And like you asking those questions now, it makes the little successes that I have right now all the more sweeter.
That's right.
And ayun, things like that, na tatabihan ako ng photographer, isang napakatanyag ng photographer, si Patrick Uy, no? Tatabihan niya ako na parang, Jason, bili mo naman ng light stand yung assistant mo, pagod na. Oh. Kasi nakaganon na. Nakamonopod lang siya, buong wedding, ng ilaw. Sige po, sir, nakalista na yan, bibili ako light stand. So, yung mga maliliit bagay na gano'n.
Now, right now, can you discuss to us the different packages that you offer to different markets?
Okay, actually, we only try to connect with the AD market.
The AD market?
Yeah, that is
Yun yung niche na gusto nyo.
correct, no? Dalawa yan, no? You can do volume, a lot of weddings, for a lower price. But I value my time. I don't want, galing na ako dyan eh. No? Galing na ako dyan. Mura, magaling, marami. Kikita ko. Pero nakakapagod. Dito ako sa mas mahal, okay? Mas mataas ang presyo, but the level of the service, the level of the quality level, mas mataas siya talaga. Ibig sabihin na mas talagang tina-target namin ang AD clientele.
After doing different wedding coverages in Manila and Lucena, Jason got his first award as WOW Supplier of the Year in 2004. Now, can you tell us the story behind your awards, WOW Supplier of the Year?
Okay. Nung WOW Weddings at Work Supplier, Weddings at Work, it's a very big community of brides and grooms and people who just really connect with each other to ask for sino bang okay na supplier, sino bang okay na videographer, na photographer, iba't ibang klaseng supplier. And then it's a votation. More than anything, it's a popularity contest, but we were very, very fortunate. At that time, this was very, very early in our career. I believe 2004 or 5 that we were granted the award. And it was such a big deal. Very, very big deal na parang ang daming nagtitiwala sa amin ng mga couples.
Okay, now, aside from the challenges that you encountered at the beginning, do you encounter challenges on-site?
On-site, yes. On-site, yes. There are certain things which make the work more difficult. You have a very nervous bride, very controlling, very hands-on and obsessive-compulsive. You know, parang cannot let go. That makes the shoot difficult. So those are challenges, no? But of course, it is up to us, the professional, to make them at ease. You know, to just to assuage them na it's gonna be all right. We have challenges like the weather. which is out of our hands.
Of course.
But, nothing beats experience. You have to know what to do.
That's
you
right.
have to know what to prepare for, no?
Should have plan B, plan C.
Correct.
Up to
So,
Z.
just so you can fulfill it. Like, we had a wedding a few weeks ago in Baguio. It was raining. We had to deal with everything. We had to deal with the umbrellas, with the mud, with the cold, and it came out really well.
Beautiful. How did you conceptualize the idea of having same-day edit? Honestly, mga ako sa ganito, yung bang nakikita mo kung ano yung mga nangyari na na-edit ng mabilis?
Okay, the same day edit, it actually, I just really have so much to say about it, no? From a business standpoint, if there's anything I could call it, I think it's a masterstroke.
Go-negosyantes, may kwentong go-negosyo ka ba? Sa aming ika-10 taon, kayo naman ang bida. Share us your inspiring stories and let us know how go-negosyo has become part of your success story. Chosen stories will be featured on our regular TV, radio programs, and the rest of our Go-Negosyo media outlets. Send your story at kwentonggonegosyo@gmail.com. If you have any inquiries, you may call Go-Negosyo at 637-9229. Thank you very much in advance. What are the services offered by the negosyo centers? DTI organized the functions mandated in Section 4 of RA 10644 into 4 different categories of services that should be available in all negosyo centers. Business registration, functions C, D, E, and G in RA 10644. Facilitate business registration through the Philippine Business Registry, including those for barangay micro-business enterprise registration, business name registration, business permit registration, with the goal of also processing other permits and licenses businesses need to acquire. Business advisory services, functions B, K, N, O, H, J, and S. Provide free one-on-one advisory services to MSMEs tailored according to their needs, including access to financing, market promotion, training and mentorship, and other business development services, investment facilitation, financial management. Business information and advocacy functions P, Q, A, I, L, and M provide access to information on markets, suppliers, buyers, government assistance programs, and other relevant information. Monitoring and evaluation functions F and R. Track the progress of MSMEs and their development. Naisipan ni Jason na magdagdag ng pakulo sa kanyang wedding packages. Mas magiging maganda ang kalalabasan ng wedding kung ipapakita na sa reception ang video coverage mula sa preparation hanggang wedding ceremony. Kaya naman dito na nagsimula ang on-site TV o mas kilala ngayon sa tawag na same-day edit. And we're back. Kasama rin natin siyempre si Jason Magbanua. Jason, just want to ask you more questions for our televiewers, our go-negosyantes to understand further this kind of business.
Okay.
Now, how did you conceptualize the idea of having same-day edit? Honestly, mga ako sa ganito, yung bang nakikita mo kung ano yung mga nangyari na na-edit ng mabilis?
Okay, the same day edit, it actually, I just really have so much to say about it, no? From a business standpoint, if there's anything I could call it, I think it's a masterstroke. Okay? Because at that time, again, one of the challenges is, ang videographer, kapag natapos na yung kasal, it will take 6 months, 4 months to 6 months to deliver the final video.
Yes.
When you deliver the final video, that means that there's only at least the couple watching it and perhaps, at best, the closest friends and closest relatives. Relatives, parang hindi pa nga eh.
Okay.
2 tao lang ang manonood ng obra mo.
Oo.
Ibig sabihin, yung talent mo, yung skill mo, as an artist, ang manonood sa'yo, 2 tao lang. Not good. What if mayroong chance na yung skill mo, yung talent mo, magkaroon ka ng avenue, a captive audience
To market it.
to market it, no? To have it viewed by this captive audience.
Yeah.
And that will just really, and that at that time, that just really revolutionized and just skyrocketed our trajectory to success and popularity. Na meron akong kasal, unang-una, naalala ko kung paano ko unang ginawa ito. Okay? Meron akong kasal, Chinese couple, Chinese businessmen. They had 800 guests at their wedding. So I had 800 captive people, no, to show my work of art too. And these became instant fans, instant referrals, instant business.
Beautiful.
And at that time, wala pang laptop nun. Ang laptop nun, pang PowerPoint lang, pang Excel. What did I have to do? I had to go home, work on my desktop, edit it out, print it back to tape, and then bring it to Shamila Makati to play it back. It's a lot of, it's a convoluted process, but we had to do what we had to do, and it was, as they say, that the start of really something big.
That's an instant for me. It's an instant marketing strategy. But aside from that, how do you market?
Right now, it markets itself. If they see on the reception, that is fantastic. I want to have a Jason Magbanua video, and the calls keep just rolling in.
Now, we know that a lot of wedding video coverage is being offered in the market. Now, how do you differentiate Jason Magbanua digital video? What are your competitive edges?
Okay. For one, I think being first to market, mostly at everything, the same day edit, the full-length video, how we project ourselves to clients, that is already a competitive advantage.
Yeah.
Top of mind always. And I want that always, no? We were speaking to businessmen, no? I want that. When people talk about Philippine wedding videos, they talk about Jason Magbanua. And it's no accident. It is no accident. I work hard at that.
Okay.
We produce excellent output. We're active in social media. We're active in, if we get invitations to lectures, to TV shows, and I get to share a little bit of the success that I have, then go. I will not be closed about it because I want my name top of mind.
Yeah.
Secondly, I think we stick to our core advantages, in which are, a very cinematic but unobtrusive and very candid way of presenting the wedding day. Some people, they want it, with a bit more direction, with a bit more more arte, no?
Yeah.
But we're not like that, and we stick by our guns. And people, the kind of people that we serve, they're drawn to that. Jason, medyo mahihain ako sa camera, hindi naman kami artista. Pwedeng, yung parang i-capture mo lang yung moment. You are right, ma'am. That is exactly what we do. And that's exactly our strength. We are trained to do that.
In 2006, Jason represents Philippines under the category of on-site editing for wedding wherein he won the Gold Award for Weva Creative Excellence held in USA. Nakita mo na ba ito kung nagsisimula ka that this will be something big?
Not at all. I talked to your team a while ago and I said I am not a forward-looking person.
Okay.
I am not,
Why?
I'm not a future planner. I don't know it. Some people are born that way. Some people are, and I'm not one of those. And I think one of the things really is just that I live every day by day, and I make sure I do great. Like every day of my life, I do great.
The sacrament of present moment. Yeah. Okay. Now, what are the other future plans? We would like to
Which directly contradicts to what I said kanina.
Yes.
Okay, the future plans. Okay, everybody wants time. Time is the most precious commodity. I would want a lot more free time
Yes.
while still having the business
Yes.
grow and profit.
Yes.
And that is the purpose of why I set up a separate company for
Yeah.
your mind.
Yeah.
Okay? For
Okay.
your mind wedding films, they're there. They're my team. Excellently trained, pleasant and professional and creative. You work, I bring you the referrals in case I'm booked, and I want you to grow. I want
Okay.
you to
So this is like an extension of the
correct.
company.
It's a sub-brand.
Okay.
It's
But
less.
you own it.
I own it. It's less expensive than I am. So therefore, it's ABC.
Okay.
It's ABC. So they can do volume. They can do 2, 3 weddings in a day. I can only do 1.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let that grow. And I'm gonna, I just turned 40. By no means am I slowing down.
Yeah.
It's just that if there's more free time, if they have 2 weddings on a Sunday, and if I have none, I will take that because I have my free Sunday to myself.
What business advice can you give those aspiring and existing entrepreneurs out there?
Sige, no? Advice. I would think, okay, you know what? It's easy to give advice if you found a modicum of success. No, nobody takes advice from people who fail. Okay? And therefore, I think I'm only in the position to say this because merong konting success na achieve eh. Pero ang hirap din i-apply sa lahat ng tao eh. So in a sense, natatakot ako magbigay ng advice na mali naman. But in a sense, no, I think, I just stuck to my guns. No, ibig sabihin, no,
Where you're good at.
I followed through to what I believe in. Nung dati, sabi ko sa nanay ko, magtuturo ako, ayoko muna mag-corporate, sinunod ko yung sarili ko. I stuck to my guns. When I said na wedding videos, there's no market there in the Philippines, early 2000. But no, I said, I wanted to be great at this, I wanted to be popular for this. And maybe I can earn a few bucks from this, no? And I stuck to my guns.
Okay.
Midway through the career, people, no? There are different styles coming up, no? With a more directed approach, just like you see in the teleseries, with the walking in the park, and the sun flares, and this really beautiful cinematography, etc. Okay? I tried, no? Parang, kaya ko ba to? Oh, kaya ko siya. Pero wala dun yung puso ko. I stuck to the journalistic, candid, capturing the emotion side. I stuck to my guns. So that is, I guess, a piece of advice that, I'd like to impart to the viewers.
Beautiful. Thank you. Matapos po mga kagoni kusyentes ang usapang business with Jason Magbanua, magbabalik tayo para talakayin ng personal pa niyang kaalaman at sa kanyang personal pagkatao sa pagbabalik ng SME Go, powered by Go Negosyo.
Kung gaano ako kaseryoso sa trabaho, sa tingin ko, ganun ako masayahin kapag hindi nagtatrabaho. I'm a very easygoing guy. I try to think that I don't take life seriously. Life is short. You have to enjoy it, no?
What are the services offered by the Negosyo Centers? DTI organized the functions mandated in Section 4 of RA 10644 into 4 different categories of services that should be available in all Negosyo Centers. Business registration, functions C, D, E, and G in RA 10644. Facilitate business registration through the Philippine Business Registry, including those for barangay micro-business enterprise registration, business name registration, business permit registration, with the goal of also processing other permits and licenses businesses need to acquire. Business advisory services, functions B, K, N, O, H, J, and S. Provide free one-on-one advisory services to MSMEs tailored according to their needs, including access to financing, market promotion, training and mentorship, and other business development services, investment facilitation, financial management. Business information and advocacy functions P, Q, A, I, L, and M provide access to information on markets, suppliers, buyers, government assistance programs, and other relevant information. Monitoring and evaluation functions F and R. Track the progress of MSMEs and their development.
Kung gaano ako kaseryoso sa trabaho, sa tingin ko, ganun ako masayahin kapag hindi nagtatrabaho. I'm a very easygoing guy. I try to think that I don't take life seriously. Because life is short. You have to enjoy it, no? I am a father. I am also a partner. And I'm a video game player. I am a whiskey drinker, and I love music. I absolutely love music. I love live music. I like art in general. I like comic books. And I love watching TV and film. I like, siguro babalikan natin ito mamaya. Nasa panahon ako na ngayon na yung mga anak ko hindi na nakaka-stress, no? Hindi na sila bata, hindi na sila kailangang habulin. Nakakasama ko na sila sa isang mas relaxed na environment, no? So, that is my family, no? That's my family. I'm absolutely passionate about basketball, especially the NBA, especially about the Houston Rockets and James Harden. And I like to read. Okay, yung pag-video ko, college pa lang, type ko na siya. Lahat ng production courses ko ay lahat ng electives ko nung college, lahat yan production. Directing, acting, editing, broadcast, lahat ng mga kinuha ko na electives. So, dun pa lang, no, in a certain sense, medyo swerte ako dahil by the time I was college, let's say I was 17 or 18, I kind of know what I really wanted, and I kind of know that I was really good at it. It's very key because naano ko siya, no? Na-hone ko siya. As Malcolm Gladwell said, no, yung meron kang 10,000 hours na binubuhos bago ka maging magaling at eksperto sa isang bagay. Yung 10,000 hours ko na yun, nung 17 years old pa lang ako, nasimulan ko na yun. So, by the time na, 35, 40 na ako, I just turned 40. I mean, masasabi ko na, this is really, because of all the practice and the hard work and the passion, I became really good at it.
Jason entered Ateneo de Manila University as an AB Economics major, but when he held a video camera during his college days for the first time, he then shifted his curiosity to become a communication student. From there, his determination and interest paid off.
Maraming nagsasabi at marami kang mababasa sa isang konsepto na katulad ng work-life balance. Okay? At bibihira, sa tingin ko, no, bibihira ang tao na makaka-achieve niyan. At sasabihin ko na hindi ko nga na-achieve yan yung work-life balance na yan. Parang for me, ang nakakapagsabi na lang yan na meron silang maayos na work-life balance, yung mga truly successful and rich, which are very, very few and far between. Sa tingin ko, bago ka magkaroon ng proper work-life balance, meron ka lang na-sacrifice bago yun. You can afford to find this balance because before that, you already worked so hard. You worked your ass off na. In the same way, na parang people look at me, no, and they say that people may look at me and say that, hey, Jason Magbanua, so successful. The negosyo, it's so successful, no? But before that, I sacrificed a lot. I worked a lot na walang balance. Yung second kid ko, for example, who is already 10, we have a fabulous relationship right now. Hindi ko nabantayan yan. Hindi ako nakapagpalit ng diaper dyan. Hindi ko napakain yan. Hindi ko naturuan mag-ABC yan. Katulad ng pagturo ko dun sa panganay ko. May sacrifice involved. Ngayon, mas okay na yung negosyo. Mas nakakapagtuon ako ng pansin. Mas pwede na akong wala ako sa office ngayon. At mamaya, manonood kami ng sine. Mas pwede na yun. So, the work-life balance, it's up in the air. It's very difficult to achieve that. And sacrifices have to be made along the way for a person to become successful. Including family, unfortunately. Passion is generic, but my personal thing would be is, I suppose I am just a nice guy, and in this case, the nice guy doesn't finish last. All across the years, it's all about being helpful to other people, about treating the clients respectfully, and giving them your 100+% every time, and being good to other people, even the competition, and helping them out, and being good to co-suppliers and fellow suppliers, so the atmosphere of the workday is light and great. So I think that's really one of the winning qualities, no, in a business or industry that can be cutthroat. No, it can be cutthroat. It can be pababa ng presyo. It can be siraan. It can be yabangan. We choose to do the opposite. Education. Okay, for me, education. And that's part of being a nice guy. I love to teach. I love to teach. If a university, college, or school gives me a call and I'm free, I'm there.
What are the services offered by the negosyo centers? DTI organized the functions mandated in Section 4 of RA 10644 into 4 different categories of services that should be available in all negosyo centers. Business registration, functions C, D, E, and G in RA 10644. Facilitate business registration through the Philippine Business Registry, including those for barangay micro-business enterprise registration, business name registration, business permit registration, with the goal of also processing other permits and licenses businesses need to acquire. Business advisory services, functions B, K, N, O, H, J, and S. Provide free one-on-one advisory services to MSMEs tailored according to their needs, including access to financing, market promotion, training and mentorship, and other business development services, investment facilitation, financial management. Business information and advocacy functions P, Q, A, I, L, and M provide access to information on markets, suppliers, buyers, government assistance programs, and other relevant information. Monitoring and evaluation functions F and R. Track the progress of MSMEs and their development. Jason believes that he's simply a visual storyteller on weddings who draws life-changing experiences and surprising personal stories when he wants to tell a story.
Education. Okay, for me, education. And that's part of being a nice guy. I love to teach. I love to teach. If a university, college, or school gives me a call and I'm free, I'm there. I don't care where that is. I don't care if that's not UP, LaSalle, or Ateneo. If it's a college in Laguna, or Bacolod, or Iloilo, or Batangas, or Quezon Province, which we have done, I'm there. And this is all, I suppose, giving back. Huh? This is giving back. To be able to teach other people what I know and inspiring them to do great things. No? One of the things that I remind people is like, you have to be better than me. I am the bar. Be better than me, and you can be. You can beat that. So, in a sense, I just want them to excel. No, I want them to excel at what they're doing, especially at a very young age at school. Parang sabihin ko sa kanila na parang, this is your time. This is your time to screw up, to make mistakes, because you're young and you can recuperate from that mistake. Just be better next time. There are a lot of great things about my job, no? Being an entrepreneur gives me a lot of free time. I'm here at my office right now because we're doing this interview, not because I have to work. But being an entrepreneur, being a wedding videographer, I caught game 3 of the finals, and I don't have any pressure, just be to the office and say, oh my God, that's the reason why we're meeting at after lunch and not before lunch, right? Okay, you get to be in a positive environment, a very positive environment on the wedding day, right? I'm sure you do, no? Because all of you meet people, good vibes, no? Good vibes, no? You meet entrepreneurs, minsan masungit, minsan hindi, minsan mabait, minsan hindi. Kami madalas talaga mababait. Bakit? The positive vibrations, no, on a wedding day. Everybody, they're in love. It's kind of stressful, no? Just a bit, no? People are nervous. But in the most part, everybody's happy. People are in love. People are beautiful. You go to the reception. You go to the church first. And then you see people professing their love to one another. And that's a great thing. You see people crying. You have the emotions. It's a great thing. When you go to the reception, you have free food. It's a great vibe. And you go there and you create something for the couple that will last for a lifetime and many generations after that. Because, when you come to think of it, everything right now is in the cloud. It's in the internet for all to be remembered, no? It's online. Their grandkids, their kids, their grandkids, and the sons of and the daughters of their grandkids, they will have a record. No, they will have a record of what transpired. And that, for me, that's a great deal. That is a big deal. And of course, I would be remiss to not mention the profitability. It's a very profitable business. And that is one of the great things that I like about it. It gives us the opportunity to travel. Although later on in life, you kind of, not want to travel because hassle siya, no? But when you're young, you're 30-something or even your late 20s, and you get the chance, ano ba yan, una? Uy, they're flying us to Boracay, or they're flying us to Bohol. Oh, there's this Baguio wedding. Oh, there's this wedding in Batanes. And then you're just so excited because you get to travel the country. And then later on, you build your portfolio. They're sending us to Singapore, to Bangkok, to Hong Kong. And then you get your visa. And then, hey, we're shooting a wedding in California and New York. Oh, they're taking us to Paris and Rome. And that is a beautiful thing. That is, this allows us to travel. And you know what they say about traveling, no? It just opens up your mind and your eyes, no? Metaphorically. Sa simula, hindi mo kayang bumili ng ticket papuntang Hong Kong. Hindi ko kaya. And then, you realize na, wow, ang sarap palang bumiyahe. Ang sarap pala sa Singapore. Ang sarap pala sa Hong Kong. magsisikap ka ngayon. Pabalik ako dito nang hindi ko kinakailangang bayaran ng ticket ko. I will work harder so I can pay for my own ticket, and I'm going back to Paris or to Rome and to London with my own money. Meron ka ngayong goals. Dati nung hindi pa ako sanay mag-aeroplano, na-late ako dun sa call time, na-late ako sa flight ko papuntang Bohol, mga 2000, early 2000. It was so bad because it was like, oh no, I missed the flight and I feel so stupid, etc. But I had to think right away, I had to think fast because the wedding was on the day itself, and meron ako nakilala na piloto, so I had to rent a private plane just to go to Bohol, and it used up all of my savings around that time. So, parang lesson learned, naging mas mahal na ako sa mga katangahan yon, pero in a sense, parang at that time pa lang, alam ko na lahat gagawin ko. Lahat ng manner, lahat ng method, lahat ng paraan gagawin ko para ma-fulfill ko yung obligasyon ko at responsibilidad ko dun sa kliyente. Of course, napakaraming mga celebrity wedding na, wow, ang gaganda ng mga tao dito. Parang occasion experience, dahil Filipinos, including myself, we love celebrities. We love celebrities, and these are very, very unforgettable. Yung kasal ni Claudine, yung kasal ni Julian, and then most recently yung kay Bianca, and then kila Aiza. So it's really, these are memorable weddings, Of course, the time na pumunta kami ng Rome at saka ng Paris para mag-shoot ng kasal, yun, unforgettable. Right now, I just really enjoy listening to music, especially yung mga nakaplaka ngayon, Na-rediscover ko yan within the last 3 or 4 years, and it's been great. I mean, literally in the afternoon, if I'm done with my email, if I'm done with meetings and things that I have to do, I just open up a record and play it and drink whiskey in the afternoon, Japanese of course, and I just really enjoy the feel of the sunset. It calms me. I suppose it also comes with the parang there was a time nung mga 30 something ako. Wala akong ibang inisip kundi mag-isip ng kanta para sa kasal. And it sucked. I mean, it was okay. I had like great output because I was thinking of songs left and right. Not, I can use this. And even though it's not mainstream, because I'm like that. I don't like pop songs. I don't like love songs. It has to be positive, but it has to be a beautiful song. What can I use from Dashboard Confessional, This is like mid 2000, right? Or what can I use from the catalog of U2? What can I use from Belle and Sebastian, for example? And it was always like, I can use this. So in some sense, nawala yung appreciation ko for music. Dahil when I was growing up, it was all about music talaga, All sorts. I was really big into that. I had cassette tapes, and I had CDs, and it was all about appreciating music, whatever the genre. And now I'm stuck in a pigeonhole na, oh shit, I gotta think of something positive. I can't listen to that much like emo negative songs dahil, hindi siya bagay, hindi siya makakatulong, And now na, I have people to look for music for weddings, and I can listen to the kind of music that I really listen to. And that soothes me, that calms me, So that's what I do. Wala akong maisip ngayon. Siguro in a sense, pwedeng isipin na kayabangan yun, Wala kang tinitingala. Pero hindi naman totoo yun, Marami akong pinagkukuhanan ng inspirasyon sa work, sa bahay, sa pamilya, Maaari namang hindi nyo kilala itong mga tao na to, pero I draw from them, I draw from them. But to have a specific like icon or person, nothing. Perhaps because I just really the whole time I was building what I have right now. It's just that I knew what I wanted to become, not pattern myself out of anybody else. I would say, you know what, these kinds of questions, though, they're thought-provoking. And in a sense, I try, what do I say? Here's the thing, no? It may be contradicting. This is not my life mantra, but I'm not really a forward-looking person, okay? Which means that I live life day to day. It is a good thing, it is a bad thing. Because, you know, future planning, life goals, mga ganyan. I was never brought up that way. No, I can't say I was never brought up that way. I would say I never felt that way. I never thought about, you know, what happens if I die? What happens to my children? It's never about, what's Jason Magbanua going to be like in 10 years? I never think that way. I hardly think that way. It's a good and bad thing. But maybe, the good thing is, it's bad for obvious reasons. But the good thing is that, like every day, I just try to do my darndest best. No, on a per day basis. I have a wedding. They can be sure, my client can be sure that I'm gonna be all out. Okay? On a day-to-day basis. And I suppose, in a certain sense, the mantra is, you know, just do good, do great every time. Nabanggit ko na madami ako ng mga lecture sessions, no? Maraming lecture sessions, marami akong a lot of things, no? A lot of organizations that I speak with, I speak in front of. Among them would be Pinoy Video Maker. No, it's a group of people who do weddings, who are videographers. Parang gusto ko maalala nila ako na parang, here's the nice guy. You know, we go back to what I said. Here's the nice guy who helped the industry the way he did, selflessly, no, na without reservation, na ito, no, binigay niya lahat, nagtumulong to, no, without a second thought or doubt.
Award after so many awards, Jason continues the fire and passion burning even after 10 years. With passion and dedication, we can truly achieve your dream. Maraming salamat, Go Negosyante, sa pagsama niyo sa amin ngayon. Sana'y nakapulot kayo ng inspirasyon at practical business tips na makakatulong sa pagpapalago ng inyong negosyo. See you again next week. Ako po si Michelangelo at ito ang SME Go, powered by Go Negosyo.
Talagang they opened their breast. So kami 21 moms opened our breast in front of the Supreme Court.
Safe water. Originally, we didn't have any long-term plans. And what we found is that traditional
people prioritize wash, water, sanitation, and hygiene with
called FLSE because we need to distinguish between of our OFWs and their families. So much is said of our OFWs.
The goal is to increase the participation of.
It's challenging and hardworking. I can live.
So Single Drop for Safe Water was started in 2006. It was after I finished Peace Corps. I met a young lady by the name of Gemma Boulos who was working with the Centre for Affordable Water and Sanitation Technology in Canada and her own foundation, which is a Single Drop. And so they were bringing the biosand filter technology to the Philippines. So we did some trainings and found that there was some demand for it, and so to access funding we had to set up a Philippine registered non-profit. So in 2006 we formed the organization, and then we started doing the more trainings and implementation projects from that point on.
Sir, how did you...
Filipinas #1. We will empower them to breastfeed because you can preserve your breast milk. And that will also save you 3,000 pesos a month or 100 pesos a day. And if the baby is breastfed, they'll have less illnesses, asthma, diarrhea, pneumonia, respiratory ailments, ear infections, cancer. So if you equate that into medical expenses, siguro naman 3,000 din. So like total of 10,000 because you will be buying, purchasing water, sterilizing fuel. So ang dami. But that's only the others.
Let's go, kinabukasan ay gawin nating makulay. Sama-sama na tayo sa tagumpay. Pilipinas, ngayon na ang oras. Tayo'y umasenso na. Let's go, Pinoy. Tara magnegosyo na. Let's go, Pinoy. Kung sa business kayo ay may success, kung ang ideya nyo'y truly the best, kung hanap ninyo ay isang kasosyo, let's go, let's go, let's go, negosyo. Go, 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 negosyo. Pilipinas, now is our time. Go, 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 negosyo. Lang ay positibo sa buhay, maging malikhain sa lahat ng bagay. Pilipinas, now is our time. Halina't subukan na. Let's go, Pinoy. Bansay aasenso na. Let's go, Pinoy. Kung sa business kayo ay may success,